What's up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video today. Before we start the video, of course, hopefully you're having a very good day today. And today we are back with the last mission, the sworn enemies against the collected of battles. Now, I wasn't actually gonna go ahead and do this video, but I decided since I already did the other two missions, I might as well continue and do the third one. Now, of course, as you guys know, I'm actually using here a full Majin Buu team, and the reason why is because this is for a video for those who actually did not pull the new Frieza, and I actually wanted to make it, you know, show people that you can actually get it done without the new units. So I am using here a full Majin Buu team who are part of the sworn enemies. Now, the Majin Buu team is actually really good, and the reason why is because they're always healing every single turn. So really, this was actually a very easy no item run. This only took 2 attempts, and the reason why is because I did screw up, and I actually brought here the physical Kid Buu. Now, the physical Kid Buu you actually don't want to bring, and the reason why is because his defense is just not that great. Like, he needs like a quadruple EZA, because that defense, like when you actually go against the STR Goku Super Saiyan, 2 hits and like 3/4 of HP is already gone. So I did get supered, which was very unfortunate. And honestly, Kid Buu, like, he needs a quadruple EZA. That physical Kid Buu, he just needs something better. But again, the Majins are really good. The physical Buuhan, or Buu-Tanks, whatever you want to call him, he's a year old officially, right? And he's actually very similar to Frieza and Goku. And the reason why is because he does have this mechanic where you do have a medium chance of doing additional super, where he also does raise attack on his 12 key super. So he actually works very similar to the Super Saiyan in Goku. Now, again, the only thing I would say about this Buu is that unfortunately they did shaft him by not giving big bad bosses in his first form. I think if he actually had big bad bosses instead of Fear and Fate, this Buu would be much better. But you know, they only decided to give him big bad bosses after he transforms, which I'm okay with. But I mean, I'd rather he has it in his base form. Now, this AGL Buu Piccolo, he is just so good, a very good banner unit, a very good support as well. And really, he does also have a 50% chance to dodge. So even in the last race against the Goku, which you probably shouldn't be struggling because again, the Buuhan is obviously going to take over. He does have that 50% chance to dodge, and also does heal up 15% of HP at the start of the turn. So again, the Majins are just really all over the place. They're a very consistent team, and also if you actually have your level 10 links for the Majin link, it actually does provide you Ki +2 and attack and defense plus 15%. So a very huge upgrade to the category, right? Now, I also brought here the Exchange Majin Buu, the tech one, and the reason why is because it's only for their leader skill. But you can definitely, and there goes the dodge by the way, you can definitely use here a double physical Buu as the leader. I just really brought the tech exchange Buu just because it's 170 across the board. But I mean, if you don't have him, you can definitely use here a double physical LR Buuhan or Buu-Tanks, whatever you want to call them, right? So there goes the super attack. Beautiful crits. Again, we're just going through Piccolo like it's nothing. I actually decided to go on the Piccolo side because I never went on the Piccolo side, so I decided to mix things up just a little bit. But Piccolo is just really easy, nothing really to worry about. And of course, your next phase is going to be Vegeta, and Vegeta we just completely blitzed through him, and it's because he's going to be here an in type, right? So again, this will be really simple. I mean, really the only hardest stage in this event, if you are going to use this team, is going to be the SCR Goku, and the reason why is because that Super Saiyan form, that super attack is just hits on a different level. So of course I'm gonna put Buu in the front because we have type advantage. He should eat that up pretty simple. And also this transforming Buu as well. He's okay. I find it pretty funny how on the JP side, or on the JP tier list, they actually put this Buu much better than Kefla, which I completely disagree. Because this Buu in his base form is really not that great. When he actually goes to Buuhan, he's pretty okay, but I mean, this base form is really not that great. But again, he's just really here to be a good partner for the physical Buuhan here, because again, once they both transform, they share 6 out of 7 links, except for legendary power, of course. So again, he's actually a very good linking partner for the LR version. So there, of course, goes the Majin here. We're taking no damage whatsoever, and even if we do take damage, you will see here that we're always healing. I think at some point we're like probably like 300k of HP. And then the next phase, we're like basically almost close to full HP. So again, the Majins are a very fun team. The only thing that they do lack here is basically going to be like attack power, right? Because really, it's only the LR Buuhan who hits pretty hard. So there we go. And there comes the this Buu right here. Now this Buu has 40% damage reduction, which is, you know, acceptable, but not the greatest, right? Because even type disadvantage or type advantage, I should say, he's still taking damage from Goku, which you will see later on. So again, I would definitely say here that the Gotenks is definitely better, or has actually aged much better than the Buu. But I mean, he's okay. He's just runnable, I would say the most. So then here comes the Buu here as well. Of course, 3.8. Again, this Buu is really good, but I wish they actually give him big bad bosses. But of course, we actually take out Vegeta like it's nothing. So again, everything is pretty simple until you actually get to the Goku. Alright, so there we go. And now this is, you know, again, we actually got a pretty good setup. And you'll see at the back, the transforming Buu takes a lot of damage. It actually took me by surprise. So there we go, get a beautiful 18 key super. So with the Buu, you actually want to get your 18 key super as much as possible, because when you are going against the SCR phase, if you do get super and your defense is actually super low, he can actually one-shot you. So you actually want to make sure that you actually stack up with the Goku as much as, with the LR Buu as much as possible. Again, 4 million with no support is actually really good. We do get super, which is fine. And we actually got a level 3 dodge, so shout out to the Truth as well. So there we go, we're taking double figures, and then we have here 1.6. See, 1.6 is not that great. I believe right now we have like 5 or 6 links activated, because even in this untransformed state, this Buu does not have big bad bosses. So yeah, we took 84k, but again, doesn't really matter to the Majins because that beautiful healing, again, it's just always constant. Alright, so there we go. And also this Int Easy Kid Buu is really good, because he's also a provider for Ki. But also after he super attacks, he does recover 12% HP. So again, this is really not that difficult. So again, this is to show you that you don't need the new Frieza. Again, you can also see here that the Buu is taking 4 figures, being type advantage, and also having 40% damage reduction. Now, if you don't have the Tech Exchange Buu, that's completely fine. You can actually replace him with the physical EZA Fat Buu. I think he will be much better. And the reason is because if your HP is actually below 40%, he will recover you by 30%. So he's really good. It's just at the last phase, or the STR Super Saiyan phase, you do have to watch out, because again, one super attack and it's pretty much lights out. Alright, so there we go. And of course, I'm getting 18 key super with my Majin. Alright, and do I actually decide to keep you on rotation? Okay, I do. Alright, pretty interesting. Oh yeah, I decided to keep here the Tech Majin Buu, and the reason why is because the next phase is going to be here Tech, so I want to make sure that I don't have any AGL units. And also the reason why is because also the Spirit Bomb from the next phase actually hits pretty hard, so I want to make sure there's no AGL units on rotation. Alright, so there we go. And again, this character is actually very similar to the new Goku and also the Frieza, where he does have a medium chance of doing the additional super attack. And he also will also stack up attack as well, so pretty good mechanic for the Buu. Again, the only that they really did shaft him is that he didn't give him big bad bosses in his base form. And also, when he actually transforms, right, he has this useless sealing ability for 5 turns. I wish they just gave him the Scouter effect just like the Vegito. I think that would have been a much better mechanic compared to the 5-turn sealing, because in every long event, they're not able to use it. So, again, given Buhan this useless 5-turn sealing, I'm not too sure what direction Dokkan was going, because it's really not that useful. Alright, so there we go. Now we have type advantage. And I'm actually going to rotate off also the Tech Majin Buu, because once he actually comes back, we actually will be able to transform with him as well. So you can see here that, you know, type advantage, you know, we're taking a super for 115k, which is kind of acceptable, but after we actually get hit by a normal attack is where, you know, Buu is actually not that great. So there we actually got double super, which is fine. Alright, so there we go. Actually got a beautiful dodge here, but now you can see we take 15k from a normal. Like 15k being type advantage and also on a 170 lead across the board. Like, I don't know. How is this character better than Kefla? It just mind boggles me, right? I just don't see it how this Majin Buu can be better than Kefla. Alright, so there we go. Beautiful work, beautiful work. Now I will say you just have a better leader skill than Kefla, but I mean as a unit solo, I definitely don't think he's better than Kefla. Alright, so there we go. We actually connect here with the Kaioken Goku. Alright, so there we go. And the good thing about it is that we're also going to start off with the Kid Buu next phase. And we're also gonna have your type advantage. Alright, so there we go. Now, of course, I'm gonna go ahead and sit the Kid Buu in the front. And the reason why is because I realized that we're actually gonna get a Dokkan attack. Now, at first I did try to not get it, but then I realized that we're actually gonna get it, so I decided to go the whole 9 yards. And also as well get an 18 key super with the Majin. And then boom, there we go. And this was actually a good call, and the reason why is because Goku decided to actually super attack us. Now this, I've seen it on my LR Majin before, on my previous run, and it actually does 310k of damage, which is really shocking, because I thought with like probably 300k of defense, we would maybe take at most 115k of damage, but we actually take 310k of damage. So again, this Goku, you know, don't be fooled, that Spirit Bomb hits pretty hard. Alright, so there goes Kid Buu. But again, we are going to eat that up very well, because the reason why is, again, the Kid Buu is going to heal us up by 12%, right? So boom, 6.6, very good damage. Then of course here we have our Buuhan as well. Now of course I'm actually going to also rotate off the Tech Majin Buu. And the reason why is because I don't want to have to scatter around when we're actually against the in Goku. Alright, so there we go. We actually take out Goku first turn. Very happy with that. And now here comes the hardest part of the run, is basically this STR Goku. Now we actually do transform, which is actually pretty nice, because now it's be turn 5, I believe. Alright, and we actually get here the most powerful form, which is Buuhan. So now actually I'm going ahead and transform as well. And the reason why is because when you actually transform with the LR Majin Buu, he actually gets more defense once he transforms. So right now our defense is around 350k, but after we transform, it's actually very close to 500k of defense. Alright, so there we go. Right, beautiful, beautiful. Now at this particular point, if you are using a full Frieza team, then you're probably already done the event. But again, I'm actually doing this run here with the Majin Buu team just to show you that, again, you don't need the new units in order to get the missions done. If you have all these old units, or the the Majin Buus as well, then this is definitely an easy option for you as well. Alright, so there we go. We had the beautiful dodges from the Buu Piccolo. Alright, so there we go, 1.9. And again, this Buu Piccolo is still good in the last phase, and the reason why is because, again, he still has that 50% chance to dodge, because we know that in the last phase against Goku, he does not cancel dodging, so again, he's still a reliable option as well. Alright, 1.1, additional super. Again, you can see here why this is the most difficult stage, because we have type disadvantage, and if we're not getting any crits, then the fight just kind of prolong itself. But you will see here that after our super attack, you know, we are taking double digits, so as long as this Buu Piccolo does not get supered, we're pretty much in the clear to like easily clap the last phase of the stage. Alright, so there goes the Majin Buu. Again, that was 3.2 with support, or actually not even 3.2, it's actually 2.8. And that's the part I was saying, is that this exchange Majin Buu, or no, sorry, the transforming SCR Majin Buu isn't really that great. He definitely deserves an easy A, and hopefully they actually make him good, because right now he's just passable, I would say. Alright, so now we have here the Super Buu. Now Super Buu is basically, you know, a very top tier character. I would definitely say that. But I think, again, you have to wait 7 turns for him to transform. Is really not that great. And also I decided here to transform as well to get the extra defense. But now we also have your big bad bosses active with the Kid Buu. So again, this is going to help out the defense if we actually do get supered. Okay, so there we go. And then of course I'm going to go for an 18 key super. I give all those orbs here to the Kid Buu as well, which will work out pretty nice. Beautiful. So actually we actually do get supered here, but again, this Majin does have damage reduction, but also has, you know, actually has a better defense after he super attacks, because he does really raise defense after he super attacks. So with that extra 50% damage reduction, we probably would have took like maybe max 87k of damage, but I mean, again, does not matter, because you'll see here next phase we're gonna completely heal that up like it's nothing. Alright, so there we go. And then 5.7 for this Buu. Okay, there we go. And we actually get a crit. Oh, we actually do get a crit, so that's pretty nice. Very, very nice. And then after that, We're going to heal up 12% of our HP with the Kid Buu here. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so beautiful damage just like that. And now, look at our HP. It's like we took like no damage last phase, right? So, again, that's the cool thing about the Majins is that, you know, having this healing every turn is just a very fun time. I would definitely say that. Like, you don't have to worry about anything. Alright, so there we go. We actually connect with the Goku. And Gadoosh. Goku is gone. So now at this point here, this is where Majin Buu actually takes over the LR version because we do have type advantage. And we're actually going to have most of our links activate as well. So I make sure I get the 24 key super. Right, so beautiful. And our defense is very close to 500k without support. So again, this is the part where I wish he had the scatter effect, but it doesn't really matter because he's always going to heal up every single phase. And now you can see here Goku just go down like a tree. Like this is like a 2-turn event right here. All right, so there we go. Now this actually kind of shocked me. We took 18k. I thought it would be double figures, but that just shows you how hard the Super Saiyan Goku hits in this event here, because he did also lower our defense, which doesn't really matter because we're still gonna take double figures. But for Buon to have like 500k of defense and to take 18k of damage, being type advantage, that's really insane. So I was actually pretty shocked. I thought it would be double figures, but doesn't matter because again we are gonna heal up next phase like it's nothing. Alright, so this should be the last turn for the Goku. Alright, and this Super Buu, if we actually got the Super Buu turn 1 or turn 3, I would say, listen, he's very good. But I mean, turn 7 is just not something you see very often, right? Unless you're doing long events. Alright, so there we go. So now we're in business. Now we have here big bad bosses, and we also have here support as well. So this physical Buu is basically jacked up. You see most of our links are going to be activated. Our defense is very high as well. So as long as we connect, we get multiple super attacks, this Goku is going down. So yeah, there we go. I believe this will be the last turn. So there we go. I mean, this was a very easy no-item run. Again, let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if you guys actually finished all the missions. Let me know your team builds. But again, this specific run is for those who actually did not get the new LR Full Power Frieza and is currently struggling with the event. Alright, so that's going to be a video, my boys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. So for more videos, comment down below. And hopefully, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!